Okay, so setting up for yin yoga tonight. Thank you for being here. Gather any blankets or blocks or whatever props you may have available, and we'll start lying onto the back. Okay, so from here, start just by adjusting your body so that you feel comfortable on the surface that's supporting you. Allow your eyes to fall closed. And just feel yourself start to settle. And as we do this sort of practice, a little bit gentler tonight, I want to invite you to tune in to the subtleties of your experience. See if you can notice more and more as far as sensation in the body, the experience of your breathing, and the different states of mind that we can access through these practices. Let's start by taking a gentle scan through the body. Begin from the crown of your head and just as if you're doing a 360 scan all the way down, just observing and softening any obvious areas of tension. And then placing hands onto your belly. Okay. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Continue at your pace. Breathe in through your nose and out through the nose. Okay, you want to breathe into the belly so you feel that full expansion and that complete emptying of the breath every time you exhale. And at your own pace, just count 4 more cycles of belly breathing. And you might also use this as an opportunity to check in with the quality of your breath right here at the beginning. Is it easy for you to take a smooth breath? Or is the breath a little bit choppy, or is there tightness in the torso? Not right or wrong, good or bad, just observing. Okay, now as you exhale next, place your hands onto the floor by your sides. We're going to take one breath to reach your arms over your head behind you. On the exhale, hug your right knee to the chest. Just the right knee, and the left leg will stay long on the floor. Keep breathing out as you pull the knee in towards you. And then inhale, track that right knee forward. Exhale slowly, right knee to your chest. Inhale slowly, right knee forward. Okay, so follow the rhythm of your breathing. I'll offer the movement as suggestions, but once you know what we're doing, just kind of go into your own zone there. You're feeling your breath, your body move together, and your mind is following the process. 2 more. Okay, as you exhale this last one, when the knee is close to the chest, keep it there. Keep breathing, and then just do a little bit of side-to-side movement, kind of like you take the knee over towards like the right shoulder, and then a little bit over towards the left shoulder, just within a comfortable range. Just loosening up through this area. Okay, and we'll take one more breath here. Finish the exhale. And now as you inhale, extend the right leg all the way long onto the ground. Fill the lungs, and then exhale, left knee to your chest. Squeeze it in as you finish breathing out. And on the inhale, track your knee forward. Begin the exhale, knee to the chest. And we'll do the same thing that we did on side 1. So now that you know the move, just go back and forth 4 times with your breathing. Inhaling your knee forward. Exhaling, knee to chest. Keep going. Okay, and next time when you finish this last one, exhaling knee to the chest, we'll keep it there. Keep breathing, do that little bit of side-to-side movement for your knee and hip. As you breathe, just notice how this feels. Okay. Finish one more cycle of breathing. And then when inhale is ready, extend left leg long into the ground. Pause for an exhale. Breathe in, take both arms overhead behind you. And if you can, we're going to exhale, knees to the chest. Try to lift both feet at the same time. Knees to the chest. Take a little bit of side-to-side movement, massaging now through the back. And then placing feet flat onto the floor, setting up for your bridge pose. So today, as I mentioned, very gentle. I want to encourage you to embrace the simplicity and just kind of experience or just notice how less can be so much more. With feet flat onto the floor, let's do that little adjustment where you press your elbows down to the mat, puff up the chest, and tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Set your hands down. Breathe in slowly to lift the hips up. Filling your lungs. And breathe out slowly to uncurl yourself down. And just notice, how does that feel in your body? Inhaling, hips rise. And exhaling, hips lower. Same move 3 more times. No rush at all, moving at the rhythm of your breathing. You might observe how the body changes subtly with each repetition. And this next time, when you come up, we'll hold for 1 breath. Inhale, lifting. Stay here for your exhale. And for the inhale. And with the exhale, lower down. Very good. If you have a block, we'll set that to the side. We're going to go for a nice, easy hamstring stretch. Take the right knee to the chest and then hold the back of your leg, hold the hamstring. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, press up through the right foot. Okay, you might hold right here and just gently pull without too much effort. Like we're going to be semi-passive here, but just whatever amount of effort is needed to keep the leg there. Option to keep your foot flat onto the floor, or if you like, extend the left leg long. Maybe we're here, or if you happen to be really flexible, you might walk your hand up the leg and bring the leg closer towards you. No forcing. We're going to hold for a little while and just slow, steady belly breathing. Take your time. If you haven't already, let the eyes close. Okay, so in this practice, we hold stretches a little bit longer, and that can be challenging in its own way. So just try to breathe through that. Or if you notice impulses to do something else or to move, just try to exhale slowly and stay with it. We'll say 3 more breaths here. Good. Now, bending that knee to your chest. Exhale as you squeeze it in. And then inhale, extend that leg long onto the floor. Pause for an exhale just to feel sensation in the right leg. I imagine you guys can hear the ambience of baby crying in the background. Best we can, we're just going to let that be. And, focus your awareness where you choose to focus on your breathing. Let's go ahead and bring left knee to your chest. And we're going to extend that leg up. If you did the stretch with the other leg bent, you go ahead and put the foot down or keep the leg straight if you prefer. Holding the hamstring, you can keep a micro bend to the knee if the muscle's really tight, or maybe you work towards straightening the leg. Find what feels right in your body, and just as much or as little effort as needed to hold this stretch position. Let yourself relax, let the eyes close, and just find a nice, quiet flow of breath. Take your time. One extra thing we get to practice in this yin style is softening tension. So as we spend a little bit more time in each shape, we can scan through our bodies and discover unconscious habits of holding. We can just kind of become aware of where we might hold tension without realizing it. And sometimes awareness itself can be curative, or sometimes we might just ask the muscles to relax. A little bit longer here, keep breathing. And stay for 3 more. At the bottom of that third exhale, we'll bend the knee in. Inhale, extend your left leg long. And then pause to feel left leg, sensations in your left leg. Nice. Now bending both knees, feet flat into the floor. I like this next little series a lot. We're gonna take the arms to like umbrella shape, so a little bit below the height of your shoulders. Okay, you may or may not need a pillow or a folded blanket for this one, but we're just gonna take an inhale slowly through your nose. And as you exhale, drop both knees to the right side. And we're gonna have some options for how we go here. If this feels good, you might just stay like this. We're looking for a stretch sensation through the left hip, kind of near the waistline, maybe a little bit down the thigh. So you can stay here. If this feels like a lot on the bottom leg, hip, you could put a blanket underneath this knee or a pillow or something to support it. If you want to go deeper, take the right ankle and cross it over your left knee. It's kind of like the figure 4 shape, but we're tilted to the right. And then from here, turn your head to the left and let go as much as you can into this. If you need to make any adjustments, please do. But notice, where am I holding? Where can I soften? And with your eyes closed, bring your awareness internally to your left hip, the lower left corner of your torso. And imagine like you can breathe in and out of that spot. Every exhale, relaxing into it a little bit more. And surrendering into the pool of gravity. A little bit of time here. So stay with your breath. If you find your mind elsewhere thinking about stuff or impulse to move, see if you can just notice that and then come back to feeling your body, feeling your breath. Stay here for 5 more breaths. Okay, and now if you have the leg crossed, Keep it crossed, and everybody bring both legs back through center. If you didn't have the leg crossed, then go ahead and cross it now. So the right ankle is on top of your left knee. And then we're going to exhale, drop the right foot all the way to the floor on your left side while keeping the leg configuration. And then what I would suggest here is to take this, your right ankle, and just kind of bring it higher up the thigh. So you can kind of hook the ankle into the thigh, and your knee is going to point straight up to the ceiling, but you don't have to do anything to keep the legs like this. Once you've got the lower body set, turn your head to the right side now. Close the eyes. Tune into where you feel the stretch in the body. And breathe down into there. Every exhale, letting go more and more. And with everything that we do, listen to your body. And if you feel pain, pinching, or even like if it feels like it's too much at any time, you're always welcome to come out sooner. So you're not stuck in the shape. You're free to move when you need to. But if you're just feeling the stretch and it's uncomfortable, like stretching the muscle, then see if you can just breathe through that. But if you're feeling anything in the joints, then definitely come out. Stay with it. Just a little bit longer here. We'll say 5 more long exhales. After you finish this last breath here, we're going to bring legs back through center. Okay, uncross the leg, place the foot flat onto the floor, and just for a moment, turn the heels out, let the knees drop together for constructive rest. You can lower the hands down by the sides and pause just to observe. Notice the effects of that long stretch. Okay, and it might not seem like a lot is going on, and that's right, and that's actually beneficial. We want to embrace that and just from a place of curiosity to see what will happen if we just surrender, let go into the stillness. Even if our mind wants to do something else, or we might be accustomed to multitasking or go, go, go all the time, slowing down might be kind of challenging. So if that is your experience, just know that it's normal and resist the urges that might arise. Next, we're going to drop both knees over to the left side. Keep the feet where they are, both knees drop to the left. And then either propping this left knee with the block or a blanket, or keeping the legs just so they are here. Or maybe you're going for that cross where you take the left ankle on top of right knee and allow the weight of your leg to pull your body into that stretch. Arms can go back to the umbrella shape and turn your head to the right. Make any adjustments that your body's asking for. And then closing the eyes, focusing down into that lower right corner of the torso, down to the right hip, and directing your awareness and breath to that part of your body. Okay, a little bit of time here. Slow, focused breathing. Even here, with the focus down on the right hip as you breathe, start to relax through the hands and fingers, the arms and shoulders, and continue relaxing throughout the entire body. As you let go physically, see if you can even let go mentally and emotionally. Releasing thoughts and feelings as they come and go. Okay, let's take 3 more breaths on this stretch. And then, if you have the leg cross, keep the cross on the inhale, bring legs back through center. And everybody, bringing legs through center. If you didn't have the leg cross, go ahead and cross it now. And we're going to exhale, drop the left foot all the way to the floor on your right side. Okay, if it's available, make that same adjustment. Right hand helps the right foot move a little bit higher up your thigh. You kind of hook the ankle into the thigh there, so you don't have to do anything to keep your leg in the position. And then we'll turn our heads to the left, settle into this shape. This one we hold a little bit longer. But feeling down into the left hip again, direct your breath and awareness there, and continually let go. Tension, thoughts, and feelings. And sort of as an inner exploration, notice how as you let go more and more, see if you can find what's left. When we let go of tension from the body, we let go of the thinking part of the mind, letting go of emotional experience. What is beyond all of that in awareness? Okay, stay with it another minute or so. Keep breathing. One more breath. And after this exhale, breathe in, bring your legs back through center. Okay, and notice how it feels as you exhale that left foot to the ground. Find constructive rest, knees together. Just notice how it feels coming out of the stretch. And with your eyes closed, notice physical sensations in the body. And notice any energetic shifts. Okay. Next, we're going to take either your pillows, if you have two pillows, or blocks even. This is optional. Some people might not need or want the blocks, but I'm going to show with blocks. This could be folded up blankets or pillows or anything to support the knees, even books, whatever you have available. Soles of the feet together. Place something under your knees so that you're in this Supta Baddha Konasana is the yoga name for it, sometimes called butterfly. But the bottoms of the feet touch, knees drop open, and you're supported with something. Now, if it feels like you want to go deeper, you're welcome to do it without the blocks. I just want to caution us that it can feel really nice in the inner thigh, but if it feels like it's pulling on the hip, like the joint itself, or if it's causing any discomfort in the joint, skip it or support for sure. Because we are going to spend a little bit of time here, so you don't want to go all the way to your max stretch. You want to be a little bit behind your edge. You know, interesting, I think, what's the guy's name? Hunter Thompson from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. One of his quotes, he says, the only people that truly know where the edge is are the ones that went over it. Okay, that guy was kind of out there, but when it comes to taking care of our bodies, I don't think we want to go over the edge. So I'm kind of erring on the side of caution and opting for blocks. All right, so here we are. Once you're in it, let the eyes close. You can place hands on the belly, and we'll drop into belly breathing. We'll stay for about 3 minutes on this one. Focus in. Okay, take about 3 more breaths here. Then when you're ready, bring the knees together, soles of the feet back to the floor. We'll move our supports out of the way. and then roll onto your side. And we're going to practice from sideline. So let's all lay on the left side. And you can use your pillow like a pillow or your arm like a pillow. Maybe I'll use a block. Yep, so that way your head and neck, your neck is still in neutral spine position. That's good. And then what we're going to do is bring the right knee up towards your chest so you can hold the ankle. And then point the knee down so that we get this nice stretch on the thigh. And a lot of times in class, we'll kind of like do like a pulse, like in and out of the stretch. This time we're just going to move right into the stretch and stretch the muscle while it's cold. So find a moderate stretch, not the max capacity, but somewhere just before the edge. And find your breath. Long, smooth breathing here. Okay, the arm is working a little bit to support or to hold this position, so that's okay. But see if you can relax everything else. Like this super passive, super easy. And breathe. Stay with it. Let's just do 3 more breaths. Maybe you can pull a little bit more on that foot. And then when you're ready, go ahead and release. Bring your right hand to the right shoulder and just do a couple of circles. Let's go 5 circles in each direction with that elbow. Holding the leg for a while can be a lot for the arm, so just kind of loosening up here. And we'll reverse. Okay, stay with me now. Finding our way to the home stretch. Transition slowly as we go to the other side. You might just roll onto your back and then onto your right side. I'm gonna go this way so I'm still facing you guys. But eventually landing on your right side. Support your head with something. And beginning with the legs stacked. Left knee towards your chest. Hold the ankle and point your knee down. Okay, and there is effort happening here with the arm, but as minimal effort as possible. Feel stretch across that left thigh. Let the eyes close. And breathe. Nothing more. Okay, stay with it. Last 3 breaths on this stretch. Maybe you can pull the foot a little bit more. And as you're ready, go ahead and release. Now, roll to your belly. We're going to prop ourselves up on the elbows for Sphinx pose. So just here, elbows are underneath your shoulders and hands right in front of the elbows. We'll give ourselves a little bit of movement on this one. So you're just going to inhale, lift your gaze, look forward and up. On the exhale, tuck the chin, press the floor away, and even try to lift the belly away from the ground. Inhale, relax belly down, lift your heart forward and up. Exhale, round through your upper spine. Moving with your breath, do 3 more. Okay, and after this, exhale. Inhale to a neutral spine and Sphinx. And we're going to press ourselves back to child's pose. You might just press from here, all the way back, hips to the heels, forehead to the ground, hands resting in front of you. Okay, let everything go. Nice. Now walking your hands in, let's find a supported way to sit. So I'm going to set up a block. You might fold up your blanket or sit up on a pillow. I'm also going to put a blanket here for my feet. Just a little extra cushion can be nice. I'll go 2 blocks. Okay. And we'll close just with a short meditation. So feet together, maybe you're going cross-legged, maybe you put one heel at the base of the spine and then put the other one right in front. That's a nice way to let the knees drop open. If this one works for you, go for it. Or any other seat that feels good in your body. Okay, let's turn the palms to face up. And then feel where your shoulders are in space and align your shoulders right over the hips. Get a sense for where your head is, and you might slightly tuck the chin, draw the head back so that the ears land right over your shoulders, and then let the eyes close. And just taking a minute or so, just resting here in stillness. Focus your awareness to the sensation of air moving in and out through your nostrils. And as an exercise, see if you can keep your awareness there, feeling the air in and out through the nose. Notice when the mind is doing stuff, and come back to feeling your breath. Welcome whatever arises in your awareness or in your experience. Welcome whatever arises in the guest house of your awareness. Okay, let's take a nice deep inhale together. And let it out through the mouth. Breathe in to sweep your arms overhead. And breathe out, hands to the heart. Inhale into the heart and lift your heart to your hands. And if you like, on your exhale, bow your head in. And in this moment, I want to bring up some interesting stuff. There's been a lot of research into the power of collective thought or group intention. And in the spirit of Earth Day, especially today, I imagine that there's a lot of collective intention towards healing of the planet, the peaceful cooperation of humanity, and just finding more sustainable ways to thrive as, inhabitants here. So let's just take a moment in the privacy of our own minds together to set the intention for proper relationship with the earth, one that is sustainable, healthy relationship to ourselves and to other humans, and a respect for life, nature, and the entire universe. Remembering that we are a part of that. Single point of consciousness, experiencing life. Yeah, thank you for practicing tonight. Namaste.